Who is legit? We got two guys on here claiming that they were a ball boy for a professional NBA team. One of them legitimately was. The other is lying. We got to figure out which one is legit. We've got Bounce on here. Hello, Bounce.
Hey, hello.
How you doing?
Not bad. Yourself?
Doing very well. Thank you for coming on with us. And we've also got Hoop on here. Hello, Hoop.
KBJ, how you doing?
Yeah. Good. Okay. All right, let's see. Which one is legit? First question that I've got for both of you is, what was the NBA team that you were the ball boy for, and about what year or years did you do this? Bounce, we'll start with you.
I was the ball boy for the Miami Heat championship years of 2012 and 2013.
Wow.
Championship, huh? Whoa.
Okay, that was a good time to be a ball boy for the Heat. What about you, Hoop?
I was a ball boy for the New York Knicks, and they were not champions from the year 94 to 98.
94 to 98.
They were definitely not champs.
They were good in 94, were they not, Hoop?
Yeah, the summer of 94, they went to the finals, but I ended up going the fall of 94, so I missed all of that.
Geez. Okay. All right. Well, it sounds
That's okay.
like he knows a little bit about this. Okay. Virginia, do you have a question for Bounce and Hoop trying to figure out which one's legit?
I do. Can you tell me about you at this time? How old were you? How'd you get the gig? Does it pay?
That's 3 questions.
What's your email address?
What's your social?
Yeah. Bounce, we'll get from you first.
Well, I was in school still. I actually got the job because of my dad. He's good friends with Eric Spolstra and Pat Riley.
Okay.
And he was is a sports medicine doctor, and I was at the University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute in the Gables. And he hooked me up with this job, and it didn't pay much at all. I mean, I made like $8.50 an hour, but it was a good time.
Okay.
Okay. And what about you there, Hoop?
So I was in college when I started. So I was from 18 to 22 about that time. I got the job because in college I worked for the college basketball team, and they also played their games at Madison Square Garden. So the teams knew each other, and my father as well was a teacher at the college. So he knew a bunch of people, and he got me on the team ball boying for the Knicks.
Real quick, Hoop, what was that college?
St. John's University.
Okay. All right. Jbird, what is your question? We're trying to figure out which one of these two is a legit NBA ball boy.
Tell us who was the jerkiest NBA player to be around and that you saw.
Okay. Hoop, we'll start with you.
That's the easiest question. Thank you for asking. Michael Jordan is the worst person to
really?
be around ever. I will say it to whoever asks.
Why?
I don't know why, actually, but he was really just I wish this was the After the Show podcast. He's really just a bad dude. It's just in my eyes. He screamed at some of the ball boys. He definitely screamed at me a few times.
Aww.
And he just wasn't a good dude.
Wow.
Jeez.
Interesting. What do you got for us, Bounce, the worst NBA player that you ever had to be around in your experience?
I'd say Chris Anderson. His tattoos are really nice and everything. He's real colorful, but that colorfulness doesn't really reach out into his personality when it comes to, lowly ball boys.
Huh. Okay. Birdman was not cool, according to Bounce.
Interesting.
Then I will flip it around here, and I will ask, what was the highlight of your time as a ball boy in the NBA? Bounce, we'll start with you.
It was undoubtedly getting to work with the big three, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. They were all super cool guys, and it was really surreal getting to be out there on the court when they were working. It was crazy.
What about you, Hoop?
Mine was actually I worked a little bit more for the Knicks after I ball boyed, and that was in '99 when they went to the finals against the San Antonio Spurs. And we were not supposed to make it. It was a lockout season. We were not supposed to make the playoffs that year, but we made it, and we went all the way to the finals, and I got to travel with them to San Antonio.
I got my answer.
Who do you think it is? Who is the legit NBA ball boy? Is it Bounce, who was with the Heat in the championship years, or Hoop, who was with the Knicks when they were terrible?
200% sure that it's Hoops. The one that didn't like Jordan, it's definitely him. I'd be shocked if it's not.
Virginia?
I don't know. I think they both sound like they know what they're talking about.
They do. They both did a great job, but it's definitely Hoops.
Okay. I want to see what the people are thinking here. Bounce or Hoop?
What do you think, Kevin?
You know what? Hoop has a little bit of an extra layer of details. I threw that St. John's question at him because I'm like going, okay, I think maybe if he were faking, he's getting a little too cute, and I wanted to see if I could trip him up with something like that. Maybe didn't know the detail. He knew that. He's got a couple just extra layers.
Miami Heat dude's a little too polished.
Yes.
He's too good. He's too much of he's a professional.
But that's why I think he's real.
He's too good.
And I think the Birdman's cool.
I think the Birdman's cool
I don't
as well.
believe that he's a jerk. Yeah, okay. So you're going with Hoop. I think Hoop too, the little just kind of the details. The devil's in the details. He had that about St. John's, also using Madison Square Garden. I feel like it's Hoop. Virginia, do you have a guess on this?
I mean, yeah, I guess because I'm going to copy you guys, Hoop.
Okay.
You're not good at this game.
I'm not.
This is really not.
Because they both sounded legit.
Okay. Let's see. Is it Hoop? Hoop, or were you a legit NBA ball boy?
I was a ball boy for the New York Knicks.
Okay.
Hey.
Very nice. And it was a nice attempt, Bounce. Apparently you're really good at Googling information.
That's exactly what I did.
Oh, smart guy.
Okay.
You might want to apologize to the Birdman.
Yeah, somebody has texted and said, yeah, I believe it's Hoop. Michael Jordan is a bleep. I told you about that story. I was at a restaurant. He was in there, and a waitress didn't get a tip, and he told her that her tip was waiting on Michael Jordan.
That really happened.
I
That's not
don't
just
know.
some faux fake
I
text
don't
from
know.
somebody.
You don't know.
You never know.
I mean, he's got so much money.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening.
Hoop, do you have a specific? Because, yeah, we were just kind of wondering because, one person said, oh, I met him many times. Michael Jordan is very nice. Was it just his attitude towards people that were beneath him? Is that what it was?
Well, I'll just tell you what happened with me. It was every game we had an honorary ball boy. So it was someone in school, a young kid. They couldn't make it to the locker room. So this honorary ball boy after the game asked me if I can get Jordan's autograph. Now, I understand if he's at a restaurant and he's eating, and he's with his family, I get it. There was no one around him. It was me, Jordan, and one other guy. I don't know who it was. But all I did was, hey, we have an honorary ball boy. If you wouldn't mind giving him an autograph. And he told me to get away from him multiple times. Wow. And now it wasn't for me because I don't like Jordan. He always beat the Knicks. So
Okay, yeah. I was wondering if that was it.
I wasn't trying to get an autograph for myself. I won't be watching that 10-part series that's coming on ESPN next week. But, yeah, so he just kept on telling me to get away from him, leave him alone. He doesn't have time for it, that type of stuff.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. Interesting stories. Everybody's got their own take.
Yeah, I think, too, on any given day, you go through moods. Maybe he was in a bad mood.
Spoken like somebody who goes through a ton of different moods.
I mean, I'm currently PMSing, so, yeah, the mood is real.
I could tell you were going through a funk just by your email text yesterday. I could just tell.
Yeah.
You had a bad day yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
I could tell.
Oh, boy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, boy.
Don't open the can of worms.
Oh,
Just
boy.
move along, pumpkin.